path I've taken from the streets of the Bronx to this moment on Hollywood Boulevard. And this all feels, I don't know, kind of surreal. I just wanted to be good at what I did. I wanted to be a great actress. I wanted to be a great singer. I wanted to be a great performer, to share the joy of entertaining you.
This is Hollywood, with the mecca of entertainment around the world. It all starts right here. This is what it all comes down to. It all comes down to your family and working hard to love and protect and do everything that you can to make your family and the ones you love, their lives better.
It's thrilling to have Anna May Wong, the first Asian American actress, as my neighbor. We could actually start our own little Chinatown right here.
I think about what a star is, and I think about a star being liked for so many people. A star you can always see even in darkness. So my hope is that anyone in this town whose dreams may be on life support, I want you to walk past this star in particular and know that I've been there. This one in particular is for the underdogs.
It's an incredible day. I'm trying to soak it all in. Here's the thing about these Hollywood stars. They're permanent. What is a legacy? It's planting seeds in a garden you never get to see. Well, we get to see this star every day on the corner of Hollywood and Argyle.
Lo único que les puedo decir es que siempre recuerden que trabajando mucho, sin descansar y respetándose uno mismo y respetando a los demás, se pueden lograr cosas que uno nunca se soñó. Gracias a todos mis fans por estar aquí y un beso a Colombia y a todos los colombianos que están aquí. Gracias por venir.
I feel like a lot of people probably only ever thought I'd make it to the Walk of Shame, but here I am. Today for me is a celebration of something that my dad taught me, and that is to thine own self be true. And if you walk along this boulevard and you look at these names, there is a power that lies in that. There's a power in believing in yourself.
First Walk of Fame ceremony for 2022. Can I give you the music? They usually play the Hollywood music now, but we'll just imagine it. Hooray for Hollywood! I'm Nicole Maholka, Chair of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. I would like to give a shout out to our fans watching on the live stream with our media partner Variety. Today is a very special day. We present the 2,710th star to Milo Ventimiglia. But before we invite him on stage, let me tell you a little bit about our honoree. Milo is a Southern California native. He grew up in Anaheim and he was a theater major at UCLA. In 2001, Milo was cast in his breakout role in one of our favorite shows, Gilmore Girls, created by Amy Sherman-Palladino, who is here today. He went on to reprise that role in 2016 when Gilmore Girls returned with 4 90-minute episodes on Netflix. Milo currently stars on the critically acclaimed drama series This Is Us, where he has been nominated 3 times for an Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series. He has also received a Critics' Choice Award for Best Actor in a Drama Series for his portrayal of the family patriarch, Jack Pearson. And I gotta tell you, you gotta wear the waterproof mascara when you watch that show. Oh my goodness. It's a tearjerker. Fun fact, Milo's star is placed next to his on-screen wife, Mandy Moore. The final season of This Is Us is currently airing Tuesdays on NBC. Milo's other television credits include roles on Gotham, Lost Angels, Heroes, American Dreams, and Boston Public. Milo's passion for the art of acting keeps him drawn to both studio and independent features. He has starred in popular films such as The Art of Racing in the Rain, Second Act, That's My Boy, Grown Ups 2, and Grace of Monaco. He also starred alongside Sylvester Stallone as his son in the 6th installment of the Rocky series, Rocky Balboa. Through his production company, Divide Pictures, Milo executive produces the dramedy Relationship Status, which debuted at Tribeca and premiered in 2016. He produced and starred in the web series Chosen, which launched on the multi-platform entertainment network Crackle and won a Soul Drama Award in 2015. By way of charitable causes, Milo is involved with the Iraq and Afghanistan Veterans of America organization, which supports veterans who need help when they return from war. He recently traveled across 3 continents to 5 countries with the USO to spend time over the holidays meeting with the servicemen and women of the armed forces. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the stage Milo Ventimiglia. Welcome. But before we hear from Milo, we have 2 guest speakers who would like to say a few words about our honoree. Our first guest has been working in TV and film for 27 years. In fact, his first television credit was in the very same year that Milo received his. He first became known to audiences from his work on Moesha, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, a credit which he shares with Milo, as well as the HBO limited series Generation Kill, the long-running ABC dramedy Castle, and he currently stars alongside Milo as Miguel on the NBC drama This Is Us, now in its 6th and final season. Please welcome to the stage, John Hortas.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Milo.
Good morning, John.
You know, I've known Milo a good while now, and you know, I think when we were talking, Milo, we both initially bonded over the fact that it usually takes people a lot of practice to pronounce both our last names. Yes. To pronounce them correctly, anyway. Milo and I actually have a lot in common. We're both the same height. Both have black hair. Both have motorcycles that we like to ride together sometimes. We both have the same TV wife at the same time.
Yes, we do.
And in fact, in some circles, some people refer to me as the Puerto Rican Milo Ventimiglia. But in Puerto Rico, they refer to him as the Italian-American John Huertas.
Yes.
And a fun fact is that he and I both started our careers in the same year. And now on a weekly basis, I have the honor and the privilege of playing Miguel, his This Is Us, his character, his best friend, and I love that. And I'm sure a lot of you here today and that are watching live are big fans of his Jack character, who is the perfect husband, the perfect friend, the perfect dad, the perfect lingering dead guy. But I've been a fan of Milo ever since my first glimpse of that incredible head of hair, which was on a very special episode in the 6th and final season of the hit NBC sitcom The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, on a very comedic but drama-laden episode that was entitled Bergie Sings the Blues, where Milo's character comes onto the screen and just lights it up. When you literally uttered this line, I think it went like this. It was, "Hey, relax, Ash. We're just taking a little tour."
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I remember that like it was yesterday, but that was actually in 1995, which was my first year in this town when I had moved here with my own dreams of one day guest starring on a hit television series featuring a hip-hop sensation. But after watching your standout performance, I had a new dream. And that was to one day play your best friend on an ABC show, or NBC show, and here we are today. All right? Now, we all know how talented Milo is, from his turn as the young Cameron Quinn in Easy Streets, the CBS series that are very, that's my line, which starred our very own This Is Us director, Ken Olin. Now we know how you got the job on This Is Us. We also loved your brooding performance, as mentioned before, as the young Rocky Balboa in the hit film Rocky Balboa. But we cannot forget Gilmore Girls. We cannot forget Heroes. We cannot forget Saved by the Bell, the new class. Yeah. You're talented. You're handsome. You're determined. You're charming. But to me, the one word that describes you is honor. And I would bet that a lot of us are here today to support you because of that, because that quality, you infuse that into every character you portray. You infuse that into your work ethic. You infuse that into how you treat your friends, colleagues, and coworkers. And if any of you guys are lucky enough to work with Milo, to have him in your life, to watch him do his thing, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it is my honor to call you my friend, but it's also my honor to call you the next person about to get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Congratulations, brother. Thank you, guys.
I'm just setting my stuff down.
That's where Milo's stuff goes. That's fine. We also want to acknowledge Justin Hartley, who's here today to celebrate Milo. And of course, we want to acknowledge the LAPD for keeping us safe and helping us secure our ceremonies. Our next speaker is an award-winning creator and writer. She is the creator, writer, and executive producer of the critically acclaimed TV series Gilmore Girls, which ran for 7 seasons and was listed as one of the 100 best TV shows of all time by Time magazine. Her other past projects include the return of Jezebel James and Bunheads. Currently, she serves as creator, executive producer, director, and writer on the 4th season of the Amazon Prime video series, one of my favorites, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. The series has won 20 Emmy Awards, including Outstanding Comedy Series, and Amy made Emmy's history with wins for both comedy writing and comedy directing. Please help me welcome to the stage Amy Sherman-Palladino.
Hello there. I will try not to say a bad word. I cannot promise, but I've been practicing. So you get a call saying, hey, how would you like to fly across country during a pandemic to go to LA? And I think, well, geez, I could do that, or I could put a plastic bag over my head and suffocate for a month. And then they say, It's for Milo. This boy right here, he came to me very young. He walked in, scared, big eyes. No, not at all. He walked in his, I don't know what he was, 20? You were so young. You were a baby doll. 24. And we didn't have a part for him, but he walked out the door and I'm like, don't let him leave. Take his pass away. Take the keys to his car. We're getting him on the show. And we created Jess for him. And the thing about Milo is, Hollywood is a delightful place of people who are horrible and mean, and they will kill you while they smile, and you rarely run across people that you want to spend more than 5 minutes with. And so when you find someone who is truly talented, truly committed to the craft and the work and and who is truly a good soul, you hold on to that person for the rest of your life. I don't have children. I thought the madness needed to stop with me. But I joked when I met Milo that if I could have had some sort of written guarantee that I would have a kid that would turn out like Milo, boom, done, would have been there. Instead, I adopted him. I call him my imaginary son. Yep. And I'm his imaginary mother. And it's great because I didn't have to send him to college or feed him or buy him anything. I just have to every now and then say, hey, are you wearing a sweater and are you eating well? And he is wearing a sweater, which I really appreciate. Yep. And I just want to say, all the wonderful things that we're talking about, the honor and I just wish I had seen the faces of the wives that he took to Disneyland. Because that's what he does. He cares about other people and he thinks about other people and he is truly just like one of the good guys. And it would be so great if he wasn't also good at his work, because it would just be like, God does not give with both hands. He's sweet. But he's a terrible actor. He's not. He's an amazing actor. He's an amazing presence in this business, which is so, I don't know if I've mentioned how horrible this business is, but it's really terrible. And I'm going straight from here to my therapist. But there's hope in the world and for Hollywood that people like Milo are not only working, existing, staying incredibly handsome, and wearing really short shorts. And I'm sorry, I heard your whole thing about you didn't pull them up. Those shorts were short. And thank you, by the way. But the fact that somebody like him is succeeding and is being lauded and is being treated in the truly manner that he deserves gives me hope for this zombie apocalypse hellscape that we're all living in right now. Because if there's someone like Milo around, the business can be good, it can be better, it can be honorable, and I love him more than anything in the entire world. And I would never say no to anything he ever asked me to do. So I'm in California during a pandemic, and I'm going back to the airport. It's all right. If I'm going to die, it's going to be for him. So thank you for inviting me. Thank you for having me in your life. And I love you desperately. And ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm supposed to introduce this dude over here, right? I didn't say one bad word. Come on. One gold star. Thank you. It's going to happen right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you the son love of my life, my imaginary son, a man who I'm so proud to say is my friend and my colleague, and I hope for the rest of my life. He knows where all the bodies are. I've told him, if they ever find my body in a ditch somewhere, look in a certain drawer, and that's where all of the evidence is. I've said, don't let me die in LA. If I die, ship me back to Siberian. He's got a lot of responsibility here. So you need to be safe and alive and exist so the world can continue with some sort of ray, spark, hope. I love you. Ladies and gentlemen, Milo Ventimiglia.
Thank you so much.
Just one little sec. We have a couple of things for Milo before he speaks to us. The Hollywood Chamber of... It's fine. We got to work on our stage direction. It's fine. Thank you. The Hollywood Chamber of Commerce administers the Walk of Fame on behalf of the City of Los Angeles. So on behalf of the City of Los Angeles City Council President Pro Temp Mitch O'Farrell, I'd like to present you with a beautiful resolution from the city.
Thank you.
Has his name and everything. On behalf of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, we now declare this day Milo Ventimiglia Day in Hollywood. It is now time to hear from our honoree. Welcome.
Everyone, thank you all for being here today. Thank you guys back here too for being along for the ride. I am the sum of many people who have been an important and impactful part of my life through the years. This star represents a large group of people. It may say Milo Ventimiglia, but it is actually made up of 26 years of names, both in front of and behind the camera, professionally and personally. I want to thank John Huertas, who, as he said, plays my best friend on the show and in life is a very dear friend of mine. So thank you for being here today, brother. I want to thank Amy Sherman-Palladino. Amy, and please pass this on to Dan. I've learned so much from you. So much that has made me not only the actor that I am today, but also the man that I am today. I'm very proud of the work that we've done together, and I'm looking forward to continuing to do more. And yes, I also ate before I got here, and I did wear a sweater for you. No joke. I literally did. I want to thank my mother and my father, who have always supported me and my creative endeavors, as well as my sisters, Leslie and Laurel. They're not here, but they're with me today and always. They're very good big sisters, and I love them very much. Dan Fogelman, you write a great show, man. You really do. And it's not only for the audience, but for all of us that work on it, cast and crew alike. Thank you for the character of Jack. You've given all of us a man that was not only a father and a veteran, who showed strength in his toughest times and care for others, but who's also paid tribute to my own father and many others. Playing Jack has changed the trajectory of my life, and I'm very grateful for you for that. Thank you. Mandy Moore, my TV wife, who is not here today because she's directing, and whose star is just there next to mine. There is no Jack without Rebecca, and there is no me without Mandy on that set. So I want to thank her for being my partner. I honestly, I couldn't ask for anyone better. My friends, Sean, Jeff, Scott, Eric, Gina, Deanna, Aaron, Tammy, Eddie, Nina, Michael, Jeremy, Justin, Dana, Sharon, Carrie, Susan, Francis, Lisa, and Jen, everyone at Disney and NBC, Universal. I want to thank you for your love, support, and confidence through the years. Honestly, it's meant the world to me. I want to thank my best friend and partner, Russ Cundiff, who believed in me during the times I didn't believe in myself, who saw me take more no's than yeses, and has always had the courage to tell me like it is or deliver the tough news. You got to have one of those friends, just one, buddy. Okay. I love what I do. I love being an actor. I love producing. I love directing. I love the 3 a.m. wake-ups. I love the late nights that turn into morning, and I love the crews. I love my crews. Thank you to all the crews that I've worked with. I've often thought about the eclectic group of people that have their stars, who've always motivated me to be who I am today. Tony Orlando, Whoopi Goldberg, Chuck Berry, Muhammad Ali, Jeff Bridges, Lon Chaney, Dom DeLuise, give me the basil, Chris Farley, the Go-Go's, Mariska Hargitay, Steve Harvey, Nicole Kidman, Jennifer Lopez, Bruce Lee, B.B. King. We talked guitar, and he gave me guitar pick on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, my first gig. Kenny Loggins, Marley Matlin, Thelonious Monk, Christopher Reeve, Adam Sandler, Sylvester Stallone, the Three Stooges, Hart, and Weird Al Yankovic. Each one has inspired me and made me think that if they can do it, maybe I can as well. Oh boy. Now this is the hard part. As an actor, instinctually, I hear a siren, I would stop and wait for it to pass. Because you don't want to ruin a take. I can't get away from it. I can't. Each one of these people, though, has inspired me and made me think if they can do it, well, then so can I. And that's my biggest hope for today, for anyone, young and old. When you're on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and you see this star, and if you have a dream, perhaps you can accomplish it too. And to the next generation of kids that are coming up, young actors, young artists, young anything, no matter what you're doing, what those dreams are, remember to always believe in yourself because I believe in you. That's it. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Now it is time to unveil the star. We're going to go down here. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Milo Ventimiglia to the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Oh yeah, even upside down.
Everybody to the right, please. Thank you. And the dead center right here, please.
Okay. All right. Stand on it. Okay. I like his muscle. Yeah. Like it? Can I set this down?
So everybody look straight in the center, please. A little to your left. To your right.
Guys to the right together. Guys,
Right here, please.
to the right, guys.
Good, everyone just right on this side, please.
Okay, guys.
Awesome.
So you can, thank you, gentlemen. So you can kneel and you're start touching it. So where you're
Milo, to your right, sir. To your right. Thank you.
You can stand
One
up.
last time.
Straight ahead, everybody.
Just hold the mask.
You need the
The
flash.
mask. Just hide it. Put it behind you. There you go. Oh, one.
Folks, to your right, please.
Okay. Okay. Straight ahead, please. Where to exist?
To your right, folks.
Congratulations. So, who's next? You exist. What on each Terry, I need Alfredo. Straight ahead, everybody. You want to take your glasses off? There you go.
Covering up my wine-soaked eyes.
Guys, to the right, one time. To the right.
Really? Mr. Beach is all clutching on to you. Great.
Okay, so we're going to put the
Yeah. Oh, good.
Guys. Can we get the shot too?
So why don't you stand here? Mandy starts right here, guys. What do you need? The carpet move? He's hired. You're hired. Thank you. Right there, guys. Is that better? You can point at both of
Milo, right here. Right here. Milo, one time right in front of you, buddy. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Do you want your team?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
One more theme real quick. One more thing.
Will you send it to me though? Yes, of course.
Over here.